Season 26 of Apex is right around the corner, and I had the opportunity, thanks to the EA Creator Network, for allowing me to play test the game early. And I just wanted to talk about some of the impressions, some of my thoughts of the game, what I expect for the future of the season, and of course the meta. So I just got done with one of my streams and actually live streaming the new season. I put out a tweet earlier today talking about overall the main things that I wanted to talk about in this video. So if you are coming over from the Twitch stream, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But let's get right into it, right? So first and foremost, the RE45 energy pistol that's been reworked is absolutely insane. It is absolutely going to be the meta, and it's probably going to be worse than the P20s and the Mozams and probably any meta that we've seen in Apex before, right? Because the TTK is so much faster now. This gun honestly doesn't take a lot to get going. You get a mag on there, you get a laser on there, and you just start putting in work, bro. You just start getting to it, right? Highly recommend if you're actually trying to grind ranked and get somewhere and run the meta, you're going to want to be probably picking up 3 of these guns in your squadron. Daytime E district is neutral. It's not really good or bad. I don't really care for the change. To be honest, I thought it was going to look a lot worse in game, but it actually doesn't look too bad, and it's a nice change of pace, and I also really like the map rotation this season, so, you know, shout out Respawn for the map rotation of Broken Moon, Storm Point, and E District. Ranked auras look so sick, and, you know, during your character select and also when you're diving in, it really does give you kind of like that aura. That's really what it's called, and it gives you like that status in the lobby. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're Masters, whether you're, you know, trying to grind for Apex Predator, it looks so sick, man, and I can't wait to see the potential of the rank rewards going forward. I feel like the game as a whole, right, feels like a complete package now instead of kind of like a mixed bag of BS in previous seasons. And what I mean by this, right, is that if you were playing Apex around Season 20, that's when they introduced the perk system for all the characters, right? And a lot of people, they left. A lot of people, they liked it. You know, it was kind of like a mixed bag on both sides. And for a lot of people, right, it was just a brand new game. And it still is a brand new game. But I feel like the direction they were going from that point forward feels like the vision is kind of unfolding in front of us now. And we see the direction that Apex is going at this time, which is a really good direction, right? Because the TTK is so much faster. You got amps. You got every gun that is pretty viable. You got legends that are viable. Overall, the game just feels fresh, and it feels like a complete game now, right? And you have so many different modes that you can play. With wildcard being added, mixtape is in there now. You got the 1v1 duels. You got ranked, of course. You got regular pubs. Like, there's something for everybody in this new season of Apex. Amps are very, very strong late game. I didn't get the chance to play around with them too much, but I did get to use the one, sorry, voice crack, but I did get to use the one where if you take a shield cell, it automatically replenishes your HP over time. Very broken if you are going to be running a gold helmet. Overall, though, the amps are very, very strong late game. Early game, you're not really going to find them too often, but towards the mid to late game, oh yeah, you're really going to see the power shine in these amps, man. They're insane, and I really, really like them for this season. Wildcard mode is pretty all over the place. It's pretty insane. I really don't think there's any reason to play regular pubs now. Wildcard allows you to kind of self-res. It allows you to come back, or it's kind of like a stress-free environment, separated from diet ranked, which was pubs, and separated from regular ranked, right? So I don't really see the reason why people will play regular pubs over this mode when you can literally just play this and just have a blast and have a great time. Caustic is so insane, right? Going against Caustic is not fun. Playing Caustic is very fun, especially if you're, you know, bunkered up and you're playing endgame. And I really do feel like the rank system is going to incentivize endgame for this new season. So Caustic is definitely going to be meta, and we're going to see a lot of meta in competition in ALGS as well, too. Bangalore is also very, very strong this season, of course, if you are paying attention to the patch notes and stuff like that. She directly counters Caustic, Watson, and pretty much any character that is defensive like that, and she is hard to fight. She's pretty hard to fight against, right, if you're going against a good Bangalore. I did see a lot of people on social media saying, like, how can she smoke if the Watson gen is just going to eat her smoke? So there actually is a thing that we tested where if you smoke near the door, or if you smoke outside of the building, or anywhere just like that is by where you're trying to infiltrate and engage in, but doesn't actually directly hit the Watson gen, or has LOS of the Watson gen, it's going to get rid of it. It's going to get rid of the doors, stuff like that. So if you're a good Bangalore, and, you know, if you're watching my videos, you're a part of my community, then of course you're pretty good at Apex Legends. You're pretty good at the game. Then you're going to want to aim slightly near the door, not actually at the door, right? So you guys will kind of get the hang of it when you actually are playing the game. You know, with that being said, right, there is lots of screen clutter and, you know, lots of overstimulating moments. But of course, that's how Apex has kind of always been. But I say it's more so even this season with, you know, the Bangalore smokes going on, and of course with caustic gas and people just easily accessing nades and fuse and all these different kind of things to really just throw so much screen clutter in your face, right? But I'm saying that a lot of screen clutter in your face. But at the same time, I'm saying that it doesn't mean it isn't fun, because it was enjoyable the entire time I was having all these things thrown at me, right? So overall, it is still a kind of, I wouldn't say it's a nice experience, but it's a bearable experience. It's not like you're in a position where you feel like you're completely just out of luck, right? You're in a position where you feel like if you do get kind of overstimulated or there's a lot of screen clutter on your screen, it was partially your fault and not really because of the game's fault, if that makes sense, or other players' fault. The PK is absolutely insane on the ground. Feels very, very good. You can get people for a quick 108, right? You can charge it up. The precision choke is very, very fast. It gets the job done. Feels great to use. Feels very satisfying. Will absolutely be meta. Overall, the game feels great. It's optimized very, very well. You can definitely notice the new optimization. You can definitely notice the new graphics, how clean it looks, how overall just nice it feels, regardless of like the system that you have. If you have a very recent system or at least an updated system, right? If you're playing on like a MacBook or some shit, or like, something that's super old, then it may not feel the best. But if you have a decent, rig or a decent PC, even if you're on console, the game is going to feel really, really good. Overall, my rating for this season is a solid 9 out of 10, man. Apex is back first and foremost. If you are a returning player or if you're a new player, then I think this season is for you and it has something for you, right? Especially if you are a returning player. Let's talk about you guys, right? If you haven't played the game in a couple months, a couple years, if it's been an extended period of time from you being away from Apex, I highly recommend trying this new season, man. And I'm not saying that just because I am a part of the EA Creator Network. I'm saying that because the game genuinely is a good time, right? I have been playing this game since day one. I have over 8,000 hours in this game. I've seen its highs, I've seen its lows, but I do feel like the direction the game is going in now is a W direction, and it's also going to be healthy for the game moving forward, right? So at the end of the day, right, the game is free, so you have no reason not to try it, and the only thing you're going to be losing is time, right? You're not forced to spend any money. There is no initial buy, right, where you have to actually purchase the game to play it. I say just try it out, right? Try it out. See if you like it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's as simple as that. But if you've always enjoyed Apex, or if you've always wanted to give it a try, I highly recommend it for this season, for season 26, right? I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. Let's fucking go crazy for season 26, man. I am actually starting a subathon for season 26 starting tomorrow. So please come by the stream, twitch.tv/Draynilla. I'll be live pretty much the entire time grinding ranked. Also, if you didn't know, EA also has now creator codes for Apex, so if you are looking to buy the Battle Pass or to support the stream in any way, please use code DRAY at checkout. It means more than you know, okay? I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya! Mwah!